Hi everyone, what have you been up to? So today I'm coming to you with this really exciting video for me, and I hope it's for you too. It's called Draw My USA Year, and it's actually about parts of my American journey, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm just this really simple girl. My name is Cata. I live in the Republic of Moldova, and which is Eastern Europe. I've been born in '95, which means I'm 18 years old now. Levi! Thank you! I also have 2 more sisters. They're younger than me. So as I probably told you guys before, I live in the Republic of Moldova, which is Eastern Europe. And if you look closely to the map, and please don't mind the really close to reality map that I drew, well, Moldova is sometimes not even represented because it's so small. But even though America is the big guy in this picture, well, Moldova, even if it's small by territory, it's a pretty old nation. I was pretty much getting bored in my school in Moldova. I was like sleeping in classes, and I really felt the need of a change. So one day I was just browsing through internet, and I found out about this really cool program called Flex that really actually intrigued me, and I decided to apply to it. But I had so many questions about it. I mean, what does Flex stand for? And then, is it about spending one entire year in America, going to an American high school and everything? That sounded to me so awesome. After going through a 1-year-long contest and selection, I got the best phone call of my life, and was telling me that I was a Flex finalist and I was going to go to the US for 1 entire year. At that point, I seriously almost passed out. And there's just me at the airport saying bye to my parents. Of course, they were crying, both of them, because they just did not want to let me go. They love me too much. And in just a few hours, I was already being on a plane, going to the US. Everything seemed so awesome. After spending one night in Washington, D.C., because we went through Germany and then Washington, D.C., we arrived in Maine, where I met my host family, and I was so happy that I am already there. I mean, I'm living it. And my host mom and my host sister were really cute to me, and helpful, of course. They were so surprised because I had a really small luggage. I came to America with 1 carry-on luggage, but I kid you not, I could fit my entire house in it. I mean, I'm one of those people who can fit a house in a backpack. Then we head out to the car and we were on our way to the house. The house was really big and spacious. I was so surprised, and I was so happy and excited about living there for 1 entire year. As you probably heard me before, I was living in Maine, Auburn, which is not far away from Canada. It was a really beautiful state. So the first week of my American experience, we used to do a lot of fun stuff like traveling, shopping also. I would shop for clothes, for shoes, for food. I mean, come on, you gotta have them all, right? Then we'd go to these really awesome amusement parks, and I was so scared of those things. I don't even know how I did them. I remember starting crying when one of them. We would also go out to eat, and then we'd do roller skating, ice skating, a lot of other fun stuff. But still, everything was so different from what I've been used to. I mean, I had to change my apples and carrots for Big Macs and sodas and French fries. And people were smiling with their huge American smile, and then you couldn't go anywhere without cars. Then they were dressing so much different. Also, no one was wearing high heels, which was so weird to me. I just could not understand what's going on. And then on the 29th of August was probably one of the most important days of my American experience. Was the first day of school, and the principal was having a speech, and then he called me in front, and I was sitting in the last row. I mean, I had to be like, excuse me, and a girl actually said, I love your shoes, and I was like, oh, I love this place. I mean, come on, this can't be bad. So finally I could go down and together with the other two exchange students from Brazil and Germany, we would actually say something, present ourselves, and then everyone would clap for us. I felt so important at that point. But then the first day of classes was so hard to me. I mean, I was sitting in the hallways with the map of the school in my hands, and I could not understand a thing. I did not know where math was, where cardio fitness was. I was lost. But I'm so thankful the teachers were so welcoming and helpful. So every time I did not know something, they would actually help me all the time. And I was so excited and so thankful that someone was actually caring about me at that point. And I was just like, okay, I'm coming to you guys. And not only the teachers were awesome, but my friends too. I did not encounter any problems making friends. I think I made my first friend the first day of school. But this one is my best friend in America. Her name is Jackie, and she sings so well. The other one is Taryn. She's like the cutest girl on this earth, and she loves zombies. A little bit contradictory, but you know what? Taryn is awesome. And I had a lot of other friends, exchange students. I can't forget about Amanda, Ivy, Emma, Keegan. I can't forget about all those people who have actually been there for me, and we were like a big family. We do a lot of stuff together. We join the anime club. We'd also go shopping. We'd also do the drama club together. We'd also go to the We'd also join the swimming team together. And I was so bad at it. I mean, I would just go to 2 meets out of 24, I guess. Oh, and by the way, this friend of mine, Keegan, she actually knows everything about all the characters in the world. She even speaks their language. I mean, come on. If you're watching this, I love you, Kiwi. Another experience with one of my best friends in America, her name was Amanda. We did the baby food challenge, and that was probably the grossest, I don't even know if that's a word, but it was so gross. Never doing that again. A really huge part of my journey was volunteering, and I love volunteering. I mean, it's such a fun time. The first thing I actually did in America as volunteering was taking care of kitties and bunnies at the animal shelter. And check out this amazing sign we had in our cat's room. Catitude. I mean, come on. Isn't that so awesome? I would actually feed the animals and then sweep the floors, sometimes wash the floors. do the dishes, and this one I hated was doing the laundry. It was so tiring. I'd also volunteered at the theater. I also did the hard walks, Dempsey challenges. CCI was my organization, so we did the Ronald McDonald House, and we were supposed to sell Valentine's Day hearts and then donate the money. And then we did Spread the World to End the Word and a bunch of other fun stuff that I can't remember off right now, but I have t-shirts of everything, you know. And somewhere in May, I guess, I got this really awesome thing in the mail, and I almost cried when I saw it. It was the Obama Award, or the Presidential Award, how it's actually called it. And I was so happy to receive it. It was for completing 222 hours of volunteering in 1 year. And guys, I cried at that point. I mean, tears of happiness, of course. Also, we do a lot of fun stuff together. We'd like go traveling a lot. I did this with my host family a lot. I did it with school, with my friends, and with my organization. My favorite of all was going to Baltimore, Maryland, because I've been there by my own. I mean, with 2 planes and 3 huge airports, and I was so proud of myself, I guess. And I met so many interesting people in the airport and everything. I'm really glad CCI got to sponsor me for this trip, and it was probably one of the most amazing times in the US. I've also gone to New York, Rhode Island with CCI too. New Hampshire was really not far away from us. Boston, I loved Harvard, and Washington DC. Washington DC is such a beautiful city. I mean, if you get the opportunity to go there, don't hesitate. It was so awesome to get to talk to all these people all around the world from different, backgrounds, who were exchange students too. We would like speak in our native language. No one could understand us. That was such an awesome feeling. We'd also go to different games. I enjoyed going to see American football games, hockey games, and that is totally a soccer ball, And obviously, I went there for the games, right? Not for the players. Other awesome memories about my stay in the US was getting together with my Moldovan friends who were living in the same state as I was. One of them was Elena, the other one was Dawn, and I was Catalina. And this brings me to another point, my name. Well, my name is pronounced Catalina, but I cannot expect everyone to say it correctly. And yes, it's exactly like the salad dressing. So soon enough I had to change in my prom dress because prom night was really out of the corner, and that was one of the most amazing times I've ever had in my life. But unfortunately or fortunately, I had to change my prom dress really quickly for my graduation cap and gown. And I swear, those things looked so horrible on me. I mean, if you saw the pictures, you're gonna understand me. But that meant my experience was coming to an end, so I had to say bye to my friends, and I was so sad about it. And after 10 hours being on a plane, I actually arrived home. I took a good look in the mirror, and when I went to America, I was so skinny. Now that I went back, I'm full of awesomeness. I'm so glad my American dream was so amazing, and my host family, my friends, America, swim team, ELHS, Oreo cookies, Pop-Tarts, CCI. You guys have been there all the time when I needed you, and thank you for making this stay awesome. I enjoyed being a grad student, and I'm really proud of everything. You guys are awesome. I'll never forget you, and please stay in touch. P.S. Do you know how hard life is without Dunkin' Donuts? I mean, come on.
Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin'.